we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
Yeah, watch Popeyes, mama. How you watch?
Popeye.
Hi, good.
Hey.
Hi, good night.
Hello.
Hi, good night. How you do?
I'm alright now.
Me there, man. Me there. Where you depend? Me a record here.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, darling. Go ahead.
Yeah, but you're not coming through clearly, though. I don't know if this is where you are. I can let it come through a little clearer.
I have it on speaker. Let me take it off a speaker.
Okay.
You hear me now?
Yeah, let me try. So you want to tell me your name or tell me where you want to start from?
Alright, I'm Angela Reed.
Yes.
I'm Angela, known as Angela.
Uh-huh.
I'm a Jamaican original, born and raised.
Yes.
I'm also St. Lucian because I'm married in St. Lucia.
Okay.
And gave my citizenship in St. Lucia. So,
Uh-huh.
yeah, but I migrated to live in UK.
Okay.
On the asylum program.
Oh, okay. Yes.
But long story short, they refused the asylum because they don't think that St. Lucia was a threat to me. Jamaica was a threat to me, but St. Lucia is not a threat to me.
Okay. Yes.
Because the St. Lucia citizenship and passport gave me the opportunity to go elsewhere and, get a better life or seek asylum or move on.
Yes.
So they refused the asylum.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, they sent me back to Jamaica, volunteer returned me back to Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was on the 1st of November.
They who send you back from the UK?
Yes, which is the volunteer return service.
Yes.
Yeah. Because when they refuse asylum, those are the people who volunteer return you home.
So the fact that you're a citizen of St. Lucia, they didn't send you back to they chose to send you back to Jamaica, or was it you who chose that?
No, yes, because the St. Lucian passport were expired. Because I'm there since 2021.
Oh, I see.
So the Jamaica passport give you a longer non-expired date than St. Lucia.
Oh, understand. Yes.
So their aim was for me to come to Jamaica, turn over myself to the immigration, identify myself who I was, and then take it from there.
Yes.
Right? So in that case, they give you a £3,000 Jamaican and a card.
Hold on. You said £3,000. You said Jamaican after that. They give you £3,000 or 3,000 Jamaican?
3,000 Jamaican.
Oh,
that includes the volunteer return with your ticket, yeah?
So they in the UK give you that, the 3,000 Jamaican dollars?
3,000 British dollar. Pound.
Oh, because you said dollars. So it's actually British pound. They give you 3,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
And your ticket, because I was in their care.
Yes.
Yeah. I was on Section 95, so I was in their care, accommodation,
okay,
weekly and so forth. Yeah.
Yes.
As I said, St. Lucia was a threat to me, so even though Jamaica was a threat to me, they think that St. Lucia wasn't a threat to me. And based on the support that St. Lucia gave to me, when I came off the witness program here in Jamaica and go to St. Lucia, based on their investigation and the support that St. Lucia gave to me, they don't think St. Lucia was a threat to me. So that's why they refused asylum, yeah? Anyway.
You just said, sorry for butting in, but you just said witness program.
Right, I'll make it clear.
Oh,
you
want to say anything else about that, or you want to leave that alone?
I want to say about it, yeah.
Right, go ahead.
It was some family issues.
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
Yes.
I'm a victim of abuse. I was molested when I was 13 years old by my dad.
Yes.
I didn't talk about it because I was threatened. He was an armed security officer. And 13-year-old, we were country picnic because I'm from Clarendon. We don't really, I grew up down by hills, Concrete Settlement, so we go country picnic.
Yes.
But he was living in Maypen. He was an armed security officer working with Michael Security Company and currently having him. He used to work at CC, that was Clarendon College now.
Yes.
So he will be knowing also. And the story from my mom that he was very abusive to her. So, he may capable of anything. Cut long story short, I didn't talk about it when I was a child, so it messed with my mental health growing up. But when I becomes an adult in my 20s, I realized it's an issue where I have to deal with. So I started seeking assistance from medical institutions, therapists, herbalists, and so forth. Managing myself.
Yes.
And I pursued, because no one was doing it for me. I was living with it, and at that time I still haven't talk about what happened to me because I didn't want anyone to get hurt.
Yes.
All right. Long story short again. So when I becomes an adult now, I talk about it. That's how the police said I still could get justice, even though it was years ago. They hunt him down, they hold him. He was in custody for a long time, and that is when the threat started coming in because my father's side of family, they're kind of powerful people when it comes to police and soldiers and transport and nurses and doctors. I guess that's where I get the education from, the educational background, They are that kind of people, So they didn't want that to come out, to know that family members in their family was doing that. So the threat started coming in when he was in custody. And I couldn't do anything than just to go back to the court and tell the court what was happening. And the court sent me to, the court called the Maypen police station and asked for a specific person, Mr. Norman. I called Mr. Norman name because I want to find Mr. Norman. I called the Maypen police station last night and Mr. Rochester is no longer there. So I apologize for inconvenience for calling their name, but they were my caseworker, Miss Black, Miss Green, and Ministry of Justice. Right?
These are public figures, man. You can't call their name. It's not a private matter. Yes.
Right, just to make sure I have evidence of what I'm saying.
Yes, man.
So while he was in custody, I was placed on the witness protection program. I was removed from my house. I lost everything, house, everything. I did have a baby. She was about 4 months old at the time. So they take me with the baby. I left everything and not to go back.
All right. At this time, when the case started in court, how old were you?
I was about, that was in 2014. I'm 44 now.
Oh,
so that was
10 years ago. Oh, so you're 34. Okay. Yes. Yes.
They're saying that even though it happened years ago when I was a child,
no, man,
I still
there's
this.
There's no statute limitation on sexual abuse in Jamaica. Okay, all right, go ahead.
Right. So after they removed me from my home in Clarendon, I was on the witness protection program, but they took my phone, they gave me a new phone, a new SIM card, a new number. Until one day, cut long story short, I was home and received a call. And the person called me and said, how is it that you're not coming to court? And your father is in custody. I said, who are you? How did you get this number?
Yes.
And she was up.
Yes, go ahead.
Pardon me?
Yeah, no, go ahead. I'm wondering.
I said, who are you and how did you get this number? And she said that, I'm calling from the Maypen police station and your father in custody, you're not coming to court. I guess they didn't know that I was on the witness protection program because when you're on the program, you no longer take yourself to court. They will take you to whose care that you're in.
Yes.
And I think why they were not taking me to court because I think the judge have as much evidence, against him. So anyway, I called my caseworker right away and I said, someone calling my phone said, they're calling from the Maypen police station and why am I not coming to court? Now, where they placed you in that area, they have caseworkers.
Yes.
So he came within a minute. She knocked on the door, she opened and she said, give me the phone. She take the phone. Anyway, they carried out some investigation and they find out which office in Maypen police station did that. phone call made from. And the whole station turned upside down. I don't know if you remember when all the police were under investigation for corruption, and most of them were exposed of involving crime and linking with gangs and all of that. That happened after I left, but some investigation was going on before that. That was my case.
Okay.
Yeah, well, put on suspension and so forth. So anyway, I didn't feel safe because Ministry of Justice at that time, I was in Ministry of Justice care. I was turned over by Mr. Norman now to Ministry of Justice, right? That's where I have Miss Black and Miss Green as my caseworker and Mr. Hines.
Yes.
So, right then, I feel scared.
Yes.
Because they're saying they didn't give out the number. That's why they give me a new number for confidentiality. So who give out the number? I get scared and I call CVM. I call TV. They remove me from that house again. And they put me in another house because wherever they move you from, I don't want to give out any kind of personal information because I'm too knowledgeable for that.
Yes.
Yeah, but a friend house, the house that they placed me in with the baby, was a policeman that owned the house, and I did not know until when I moved there. Now, how I will find out is because I'm not saying nothing wrong with the policeman owning the house, but I think they placed me in the house so he could get the government money. Oh. The water was in the bathroom after using it, and I have my baby. The kitchen sink was stagnant. It was not in a good condition for me and the baby. And I was talking to them about it, and they said they're not moving me because of that unless there's an emergency. So all of that now, finding out it was a policeman that owned the property. I'll go to the TV station, CVM, they come, they interview me. And that is when it hit the front page of the newspaper. And other persons who was on the program that I don't know started coming up with their lawyers and family members and started, I don't remember if you know anything about that case in 2016. It was me. And that is when everything came out. And other persons on the program started coming out and talking how they were treated bad. Their loved one was murdered while I was on the program. A lot of corruption was in it. So they didn't like that I go to the media and the press. They give me 200,000 Jamaican dollars for me and the baby because I tell them I'm not staying in Jamaica anymore. I scared for my life. And that's when they give me the money and just to buy my ticket for me and the baby, and I went to St. Lucia. They eventually kicked me off the program because they said they don't like media and press. So I have no options but to go to St. Lucia. And I explained to the government in St. Lucia, and they took in my baby, took me in, and grant me the support. I fell ill. I have a mental breakdown. Knowing that I was struggling with that too from my childhood, lost everything, gone back to St. Lucia now with a young baby and, and everything. They rendered me the support. I did 1 month in hospital. After doing that 1 month in hospital, I came out and they asked me what I want to do. Yeah? They know that I have talent. I can do creative writing. I write books, stories. They know that I have a little skill. So they tell me, okay, you know what, apply for your citizenship because it's long overdue. You didn't marry here, you didn't apply for it, and get your St. passport, and we will help you to go to UK. Yeah, because you don't need a visa, you go there and seek asylum. So done. But before that, submitting the application for the citizenship, it take a couple months. So through then, I still have a little money from what they give to me in Jamaica. So I went to Trinidad, started working, volunteer with the Salvation Army and Duncan Street to get accommodation and so forth. And they have the baby in care. They give me an appointment to call, talk with her, just to hear her voice because she was still a baby.
Yes.
Play video call. They're like that, yeah?
Yes.
So she was in care. She was in a nursing home, a government private nursing home, yeah? Daycare, rather. So after that, I went to Bahamas. Yes, because, I'm trying to get work until the people come through. I can have as much money, to go to UK. And then something else happened in Bahamas. I don't know if you remember that, the most wanted man that they did catch in Bahamas. They said that they don't know who he's wanted, and he ended up in the Bahamas. Yeah? Okay. I'm not going to say anything. So anyway, the government of Bahamas and the Jamaican consulates, yeah? And Mr. Scoop Mr. Joseph, yeah, at the detention center, they did have me in their care, the protective custody there after that. that were exposed that they were following me because I was using a Jamaican passport still,
Yes.
the same one that I used in Jamaica. So the Jamaica immigration flew me back to Jamaica, and I was in Miss Green care until the Jamaican government flew me back to St. Lucia. And that is when everything granted to me in St. Lucia, and I flew to UK 2019.
Okay.
But what happened though, I still have a mental breakdown down there, seeing, and when we come to the realization that I left my baby behind, I lost house, I lost everything. I don't want to lose my baby. I have a breakdown and I wasn't coping. So they volunteer returned me back to St. Lucia the same year, 2019, but they want me not to go back to Jamaica. And they tell me if there's any changes to my circumstances, come back to UK. So I did 2021, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
When I went in 2021, they said because I went back 2019 because everything was granted to me, like not the asylum but accommodation, everything, medical, everything,
Mm-hmm.
but because I know the circumstances of my baby and the mental breakdown, the trauma and everything, and that's why they accept me back 2021. But throughout that process, they don't think St. Lucia was a threat to me, so that's why they refuse it. They refuse 2024. So I was there from 2021 in their care until I submit myself at the airport. So both time I seek asylum at the airport. Long story short again.
Mm-hmm.
So before volunteer returned me home, I was under the Secretary of State because they're the one that were taking care of me. They're the one that I was in their care in Section 95, supporting me.
Secretary of State in the UK.
So when I returned back to Jamaica, they were the one that, as I said, volunteer returned me back, purchased the tickets.
Oh, okay.
I left their housing accommodation to book the flight, and they gave me the £3,000 and the card. No, the card, you have to use the money off it before a certain period of time, or else it automatically cancels. It's no longer available.
Oh, yeah? so the £3,000 that they give you is on a card.
Yes, it's on the card.
Okay.
You can't use it until you come to your country. You have to activate the card.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So I didn't get the opportunity when I landed in Jamaica. Anyway, through that flight from Heathrow Airport,
Mm-hmm.
It started there when the flight crew, which is the flight check-in, which was a Jamaican, started bullying me. They didn't want me to take on my blender and my juicer because I developed an enlarged heart in UK. Yeah, and I use the blender, buy that blender and the juicer so I can have some natural juice. Now that I'm coming to Jamaica and I haven't been here for a while, even though I wasn't coming to stay, as I said, it's because of the expired passport, yeah? But
so what you mean they didn't want to take it out? In your hand luggage?
No, I was trying to check it on, but they said I can't put it on. I have to rock them together. And I have to pay $100 and something to rock them together, which I didn't have.
Okay.
Because I haven't cash. I couldn't use the card. The card only activate when I reach Jamaica. So I eventually have to just let it. I was asking them if I could donate it to a charity, and they said no. The lady want to make trouble with me, saying that it smell like ganjas and it. But when she realized what she was doing, and she was, I was knowledgeable enough to ask her certain questions and reply back to her, then she apologized, and I just left right there. Even some current oats, natural oats and stuff, I have to just leave them at the airport. Anyway, boarding the flight and come back home. Coming back home, I was bullied on the flight. No, I don't know if it's because of what happened at the airport in London Heathrow, I was not aggressive. You can check the camera there. Yeah, on that flight coming back to UK, to Jamaica from London Heathrow. Yeah, I was on the flight.
What flight you were on? What flight?
Which? Atlantic.
Version. Okay. Yeah, I saw. I see it, but I just wanted you to say it. Okay, go ahead.
Atlantic, yeah. That was the 1st of November 2024, 8 a.m. from London Heathrow to Montego Bay, Jamaica. So while I was on the flight, I was bullied. They pushed Charlie, bouncing up on me. At one point, the crew member, one of the flight attendants, stood beside me, cock up her bum. I would have to be getting up every minute because of the two British that were sitting beside me. But I keep humble because I'm on the flight here. And they were actually telling me to move from my seat to go into the corner seat so they could get the privilege of moving back and forth. Me, that is illegal. And then again, the ticket were not bought by me. It was bought by the Secretary of State. So what seat they bought for me, that's the seat I would be trucked into until I reach Jamaica. No. There's a lot of things. The gentleman that was sitting beside me was vaping beside me. I said to him, you cannot vape beside me because I have an enlarged heart. And he said, sorry, and he put away the vape. How he reached and that flight with that vape, I don't know. Yeah, because I don't know them. I don't know anybody on the flight. They don't know me. I've never seen them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The crew member was serving them, over-serving them alcohol. They were high because they claimed that they were coming to Jamaica to get married. Yes, and them a palav beside me. Even one Jamaican was sitting beside me, a male. He was the only one said to me, my girl, you're not uncomfortable. Why you make them people make you get up. So you're not uncomfortable. You're not uncomfortable. Said it to the wow, you can't open your mouth, you can't talk. And I didn't say anything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could sit back because I know as a Jamaican law-abiding citizen who is positive, the blame is going to be on you. I was praying just to reach Jamaica and, the flight safe and all of that. And I pray for nothing happened to me on the flight, yeah? When I reach in Jamaica now and the flight land in Jamaica and I hear everybody's seatbelt was flying, I fly my seatbelt, I pick my phone, and I call the 119. Because I live here for so long, I don't know any station number, honestly. So I called the 119, and I was telling the police that everything that was happening, what they did to me on the flight. They were vaping, they were over-served heavy alcohol by the flight crew, and who was bullying me and all what they were doing. And that triggers them.
Them who? Triggers who?
Yeah. Everybody was on the flight started shouting because if that 119 call should investigate, you could hear everything in the background because when the police were talking to me, 119 call loud. Yeah, so you can hear I wasn't hiding to say. So they were vaping and serving heavy alcohol beyond the flight rules and regulation. It's a federal offense. Yes, and that is when I get to realize when I get off the flight, that's why they were gagging me on the flight. So me and the British man have a fight. I don't care, remember who first took over, but we both have a fight. Me, the one that was sitting beside
me. What do you mean have a fight? What do you mean have a fight? What do you mean?
A physical fight.
How that fight started?
I was on the phone talking to the 119. So whatever I was telling the 119 on the phone, they didn't want me to expose that because the 119 was asking me which flight you came in on, which airport are you, what's your name, and so forth. So they could have heard everything. They were vaping, they were served over alcohol, they were bullying me.
Yes. So how the fight started?
Because they're depriving me of, they didn't want me to speak with the police. They were chatting and flying up. So that is when I triggered now, yeah, realizing that after all what I faced from London and land here, doing the right thing of calling the authority to come and to investigate what was happening on the flight. They're depriving me of that. I think that's where I lost it and we have a fight. Me and the man have a fight. But I'm licking first, I him lick me first. That is where everything triggered. It was just me and him, but other Jamaicans on the flight was cussing me, bullying me, pushing me. At one point, I turn around and there's something zeal across my face. If me never look around like a fool, my face tear off. On Jamaican, Rastaman flick it after my face. Where I don't know, me I'm not in the way down in the back, in another seat. So I said, they tell me to come off of the flight. So I said, okay, let me get off the flight, yeah? Because the flight land, yeah? And I said, let me pick up my bag because my bag was at my foot. I have a brand new phone in it. I had some little piece of jewelry and so forth was in my bag. And stuff because you have your bag, you carry on, yeah? When the man that me and him did have the fight realized, remember, I make it clear, my bag is at my foot. I want to pick up my bag to get off the flight. The man take up my bag and dash my bag all over the plane with everything, scatter everything. And my brand new phone in a case we'll never use. in a backseat way. So when we see that happened, the flight attendant didn't do anything. They were cussing me and bullying me for come out the flight. Oh, if you're a mad woman, she want to joke, she high. There's no camera on that plane can prove I ever drink alcohol. I was doing no, I was not even fed on the plane when everybody was fed. It's in the last they serve me something. I think I get up one or twice, go to the bathroom, and that's when I ask them for a bottle of water. Yeah, to show you all racist and stigmatized they was against me on the flight. They were passing food to everybody else, even across my face, and nothing was placed on my chair. But I didn't say anything, yeah, because I'm coming home. No, when I get off the flight, I heard when one of the flight attendants said, lock the main entrance, make sure you can't go into the immigration. And I stand up in the passage because they locked the main entrance, yeah? Nobody else was in the passage but me alone. Nobody else get off the flight. It took a couple minutes for the police to come, yeah? When they came now, they asked me what happened and I started talking to them and they started bullying me.
Who?
They started calling about a whole heap of people at the whole airport left from down there and come upstairs in the passage. They were bullying me, they were knocking chair, they were laughing. Oh, she want my joke, she want this, she want that. I don't know this. I want the airport camera to pull to see how the police was going two and two with me. That I trigger and was going two and two with them because all I was telling them, my bag scattered on the flight. I have stuff in my bag. Please do not allow those flight passengers to get off because if anything gone missing, how they gonna know who took it when everybody get off the flight? I can identify my stuff. So if anything missing, what is gonna happen? And that is when they might tell me we can't have them from come off of the flight. I said, okay, you can at least prevent them from going through the immigration because my flight scattered. Check the camera on the flight. Check the camera. Check what triggered the flight. Check everything. They say they can't check no camera. And they don't have authority to check any camera. It goes on and goes on and goes on till me and them have, everybody get off the flight. Yeah, they put me aside. The airport authority and immigration and police put me aside. And everybody get off the flight. They were laughing, giggling, check the camera, spreading out. Jamaicans take part in it too. Laughing, flight attendants, they kicking up the one. Even the woman that was sitting beside me when me and the man have the fight, whoa, blah, and they spread out and they laugh. I was shocked. I was wondering if I was in a dream or if it's a airport me there. It means a Jamaican and really experiencing this. Anyway, when them finally come off the flight and everybody gone, and me alone, them walk with going at the airport. Anything could have happened to me there because I did not even realize the offenses that they commit, that they would be covering up now. So anyway, when they finally take me to the airport, they were laughing and giggling and
They who? Who?
The staff members. Who is not cleaner? Who is not baggage from baggage? Who is not
So who was it that took you to the airport?
The police and the authority come and take me from up.
So they are the ones who were laughing and giggling.
The camera can check.
No man, let's forget the camera for a while because I don't have access to the airport camera. They are the ones who were laughing and giggling. You are saying?
Yes, and even the passengers, them to everybody.
Okay.
Everybody was expressing myself that they were. Oh, you can smell the alcohol on the people. Then I guess that was.
All right. What eventually happened after that?
Okay. After they walked me into the airport now, I was asking, where's my stuff? Who picked up my stuff on the flight? My stuff, my phone and stuff gone. When the police officer go on the plane searching for my stuff, he came out with the box. Yeah, in his hand. And he said, there's no phone in it. I said, okay, can I see? Can I have it? And he said, there's no phone in it. I said, okay, but it is mine. If there's no phone in it, the box is still mine. And he turned and he walk away and he go back into the plane. Then he come back and give me the phone. Give me the empty case. Yeah, he give me the cameras they can prove. He give me the empty case. I don't know if it is them take the phone or who, but most of the things in the bag were missing. So that when they walk me through in the airport now, where everybody in immigration, the woman, the man who me and him have the fight, the British man, the woman was laughing and spreading out and going on, and the man was calling me. All
right. Well, so what happened? They arrest and charge you?
Yes.
What they charge you for?
Bodily harm, a whole heap of things, about 4 or 5 charges. I'm out on $450,000 bill right now. I pay actually $300,000 to lawyer already, and none of them. All me I tell them to mention it to the court. I'm not allowed to speak in court. Yeah, that they were vaping and they were drinking heavy alcohol. The only thing the last lawyer, Miss Sheila, that I got my son get, said that it's a federal offense them commit. It's a big federal offense them commit. So if you know that I represent me, why didn't you mention that to the court? The court is not gonna. The court cannot pull the camera footage. The court cannot ask to pull any camera footage.
Let me find out something. The lawyer is saying that a federal offense was committed in Jamaica.
Yes.
No, that hold on, slow down. The lawyer is telling you about a federal offense that was committed in Jamaica.
Yes, on the flights that they commit against me by vaping.
On the flight. Okay.
Right?
Uh-huh.
So that's why I said all the lawyers them are cooking up. So I am on $450,000 bill right now. I was locked up 3 weeks. Yeah? And a stop order is on me. Yeah? They hold my passport. From then I've been struggling. Yeah? One of the ladies, when the court, first time we go to court and the judge asks, where are these people that made them have the fight and the flight? The police said them flee the country the same day on a boat. They flee the country, all of them flee the country on a boat the same day. So the judge said, how they flee the country? They didn't come in on a flight, yes, but they don't know why they flee the country on a boat. You come on a flight, you claim that you get bodily harm and you flee the country on a boat. Even if you check the airport police station, yeah, camera, yeah, the man, the same British man when me and him have a fight, the police them put him to sit down on the computer like him a police are work inside here.
So you're saying that the police said the British man fled Jamaica on a boat?
Yes, then that's what they tell the courts.
That sound away to me.
Exactly. It didn't stop there. When the case going to court and the judge say, where are these people? They can't get in contact with them. The information that they give, they cannot get in contact with them. Yeah? But only one person go come. Yeah, when that person come to court, no. She claimed that she was a flight attendant. Then she changed her statement. She said that she worked with the police authority. Then she changed her statement when we go to mediation. She said she wants to go to mediation. She want compensation because she get bodily harm. When them ask her in a mediation, what she want compensation for? Bodily harm, and she can't go to work and she can't feed her picnic and she want 91,000. Yes, I disagree with the mediation when she give her statement because in mediation they make both of us stop. Yeah, and she tell what happened. And I said that when they asked her where is the medical, she have to prove. She said that the medical is in America. When they asked her which part in America, how the medical in America because the incident happened in Jamaica, she said, well, her supervisor companies that she work with in Jamaica is in America. So they asked her if she's insured, if the company insured this. She said no. How is it then that they have the medical? Because they are the one that sent her to the doctor. So they asked her, so you can't get a medical report from the doctor here in Jamaica. Why they have the medical report when it is here? She don't come with the medical report or anything. When they asked in the mediation which part she work, how she be a part of it, she said she work a baggage. And that is evidence, as I said to you, that everybody came up. I was in the passage a couple good minutes. There was no fight in the passage. She was not on the flight. She was not a crew member on the flight. How she get hit on the flight was on the flight. When I came off and stand up in the passage, there was nobody in the passage. I was there a couple good minutes before the authority come up. And if she even worked with the authority and she come up, there's no fight. How she get hit? She said she work a baggage. You work a baggage. I did not reach into the airport for you to get hit. And
so
my son is in my body, yeah?
Yeah. So let me.
Son,
Yes, sir. Yeah.
go ahead.
All right. The case is still in the court.
Yes, I'm going back to court January the 6th or the 7th.
So there is no compromise in the mediation. There's no agreement in the mediation.
I couldn't make an agreement. I could not make an agreement because she was lying. She was lying about who she was and where she was working and which department she worked and who she was. So I disagree in mediation. But then again, after reading the mediation form paper and sign, disagree. My son go behind my back, I don't know how, and pay her 600 euros. She came back to court and tell the judge she gets 600 euros from my son. And that was quashed. I tell my son do not to pay them any money because after paying her, the money is going to look like I'm guilty. Yeah, but I think my son did just think it was going to it was going to short, and I was going to get opportunity to leave Jamaica and to go, and it's going to done. But then, going back to court, I didn't know my son did that, because I make clear in mediation that my son cannot do that without my permission, and I was not comfortable doing it. I did not agree with it, and I signed to that, and I read before I signed, I did not agree with that. No. Only to know she come back to court the next court date and said that she get the money. I was shocked. If I sign a disagreement, how is it that my son, that I didn't give power of attorney, I'm not deaf, I'm not dumb, I'm not blind, I'm not crippled, yes? How you go behind my back and pay them? How is it possible after I write a non-disagreement? When I explained that to the clerk of court, they said no. They just searched my record and showed me the signature. I said, this is not your signature. I said, no. They searched my son documents because I was in lockup, so it was my son that come and bill me. Yes, because I couldn't get access to anything, nothing with the fund that the government gave to me on the card. Yeah, so my son ID is there, and it was my son's signature, or maybe something similar to my son's signature. So the people them say we have to investigate this because if you did not give consent to do something, is not right. I called the Observer, I called CVM, I called TVJ, and when Observer called the airport authority, they said no such incident have never happened. It were not recorded, and I was here in the airport camera was locked up. When we came off the flight, from about 9 o'clock, I was in 2 handcuffs, not only 1 handcuff on my hand. 2 handcuffs, 2 chain with 2 bangles inside of the airport. Yes, sitting down. At one point, I have a panic attack. As you remember, I struggled with my panic attack, and I have a large heart.
Which date said this on? Which date said the incident took place?
Yes, inside the airport.
Which date? November 1?
Yeah, no, the flight left November 1. Yeah? The flight left November 1.
So you reach Jamaica, you reach November 2. You reach Jamaica November 2?
Yeah, about that, yeah, November 2.
Oh.
I sent you the ticket. I sent you a copy of the ticket, yeah?
Yes.
A couple hours before.
So hold on. So everybody is working against you because you're saying that your son go behind you and pay the money?
Yes, maybe I think he was bribed by the lawyer.
Lord have mercy.
I think he was bribed by the lawyer.
Hold on a moment. So why everybody are working against you then?
Yes, because it's a federal offense. I have a big case against the airport authority and Virgin Atlantic. So they're trying to open up. So after she get paid.
Alright, let me tell you something. Let me advise. I don't know if a lawyer tell you, but nobody can be charged for any federal offense in Jamaica. Did the lawyer advise you that? That there's nobody can be charged for a federal offense in Jamaica. So if you are constantly saying it's a federal offense, nobody can be charged for a federal offense in Jamaica. The laws of Jamaica is different from the laws in the United States. In the United States, you have federal crime and you have state crime. In Jamaica, it's just one law. You are charged for murder. You are charged for murder. It's either a felony or a misdemeanor. That's how Jamaica law is different from what obtains in the United States. So you're constantly saying federal offense, not in Jamaica.
Yeah, but that is what the lawyer is saying, that what they were, but that is the reason why you have the FFA, who in charge and investigate flights. So when such things happen, charges can make international or investigate, and it's the lawyer to mention that to the judge. No, when I go to court, that will not mention up till now. Yeah, so now that my son go behind my back and pay the money, and they investigate and realize that I didn't know anything about it or give consent to that, it bring a barrier between me and my son, because he was, dealing with my accommodation and everything and so forth, because me in there so long, when we come out the money on the card expire, when we try to use it, it can't. And emailing these people, you're not responding because they're not responsible for that.
So let me ask you, what's your plan going forward?
I I have to go to court because the stop order. I can't move, do anything.
I know, but you're going to court because you say you don't agree with certain things in mediation. But then, what's your plan in your mind? What's your plan going forward?
I have to, as I said, it's like I'm stuck because it's not only she get paid already, you know. So if I did realize she get paid and the case done, that I'll just work with that. But there's another flight attendant coming up that she get bodily harm and she want the case to go to trial. She don't want to go to any mediation. And the man who flee the country, how long the case going to court? The British man now coming back in January. That's what we're stating court. So I set me up.
God have mercy. So, you're not at your son's place anymore?
No. He's still under bail.
Okay.
Yeah, but we get agreement in mediation and so forth. I tell him to go and take back the bail and make the lock me up. Yeah, because I don't want to deal with it the way I do.
So your plan on going back to St. Lucia when this is over?
Yes. Because I have to go and sign every Monday. It costing me money to go and sign. Costing me. Right now I'm stuck. Right now. I'm stuck. So my aim right now is for I call the Jamaica House. And when I speak with the Jamaica House, and they ask me what the observer said after do the investigation. The observer said the airline company said that were not reported. The flight attendants and crew did not report that. So they didn't report it because it's a criminal offense that they commit on the flight and against me.
But whatever the airport said, whatever the observer said, whatever the Jamaica House said, the matters are in the court and nobody can do nothing about it. Only the judge can do anything about what is in the court now. So whatever.
But if that's then holy Pawina Jamaica are going to get caught up in the justice system.
But look here, what I am concerned about though is why you think everybody was against you on the flights at the airport. Why is it? Why? I don't understand that.
Because it starts from the flight. If you commit those offenses against me on the flight, you think the airline company are going to want that come out? So right here, they're going to trap me.
So did you alright? You see the vaping and thing I go on. Did you video record them as to what was happening?
No, because remember, I was not allowed to use my phone. I was using the only call I called was the 119. Every time I tried to take up my phone, they tell me to put away my phone.
Who tell you to hold on. They who tell you to put away your phone?
The police and the immigration.
No man, but you said the vaping was going on the flight. So I'm saying, didn't you record them, video record them?
No, I didn't pull any camera footage. Listen, for that to be happening on the flight and the bullying that they were bullying me on the flight, if I did that on the flight, who would have come to tell the tears down?
No, I understand that part, but I'm saying if you see all of that happen, you have your phone. The first thing I would do, I reach my phone and start record what is happening.
Yeah, but you may never know what would have happened. And that's why I said the camera footage on the flight is there. Every camera supposed flight have camera on it. You can see them over your head.
Yeah, but the ordinary man in the street now the police now go have access to the airline's camera.
The court can do it. Even at Jamaica, when I called Jamaica House and speak to somebody, I didn't know who I was talking to. I just want to speak with somebody. They said that the lawyer is cheating me and taking my money because they can request it from the court for the camera to the judge to carry out an investigation. But because it's a big criminal offense and I have a case against the airport authority, the police, and the Virgin Atlantic Airline, they're not going to do that, so I have to be careful of myself. That's what they said.
So you're going back to court in January, you say?
Yes, I'm going back to court in January. So I don't know. I just need some lawyers to come on board to give me some advice.
So you're not getting any advice from the lawyers currently?
No, I tell them I can't work with them anymore.
Or is it that they're not telling you what you want to hear?
Oh, you mean not tell me what I want to hear? I don't understand. If you go behind my back at mediation, yes, which is also a criminal offense, a breach, and make my son pay $91,000, $600 US. Don't tell me where I am at fault. Why am I at fault? And it's not like the case I got done. You still have somebody else come up. Yeah? You still have the man that come back with like all long.
No, but the case that him paid the 600 US. That one is done now, though, right?
Yes.
So that one is done. So yes.
And And the police, them clips, and them have for them charges too because I've been verbally abusive, I've been aggressive, I've been blah, blah, blah. Where was that man all along when the case? Why, if that man claimed that he get badly harmed, why were they not held and properly investigate? How them allow them to flee the country? It was state in court. Camera is in the courthouse. It was state in court every time I go to court that they flee the island on a boat.
Okay, but they're coming back in January?
So they're coming back in January. The British people, them coming back in January to testify against me.
The ones who flee the island on the boat coming back in January?
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm not hearing you saying that the police have any case against them. So whether I don't know why you say flee and they are coming back in January. I don't know why they would flee. Why would the police say they flee and there's no charge against them currently?
Exactly. Why they come on board and plane and they have to flee? Because they know what they did. They flee and the police and the airport authority and the flight crew and everybody give them as much chances to go and tie up with them to tie up and come back. So
what do you mean? I don't understand what you mean tie up because they are not charged for anything. So what do you mean tie up? I don't understand that.
But exactly. So if you don't understand, if they did not charge for anything, why did they flee the country on a boat? Why they did not?
No, but you are saying that, but I'm not sure. That's what you are saying, but I'm trying to figure out if that was what was said for real. Because I'm not seeing a reason for them to flee.
Listen, I sent you a copy of my bail bond. It was stated in court. Why the two lawyers refused from talking to Gleaner? Even Mr. McCarty tell the Gleaner that he have never represent me. And he came to court. He was
what you say is on the bail bond. Nothing like what you're saying is on the bail bond. It's just that you are bailed for court, and nothing like what you just said is on the bail bond.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that I have the evidence is there for me going to court. What am I going to court for? That is not going to be on the bail bond, yeah? But that is an investigation to carry out. This is my bail bond that I'm going to court that something happened.
Yeah, man, you were charged. You know, there's no denying that. But you were saying that something was on the bail bond. So what? You changed the lawyers? Huh?
What was I charged for? What was I charged for? Who was I charged for? Where are they now?
No.
Exactly.
Hold on. The names of the person we are charged for would not be on the bail bond.
It's there in the court. It's there.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be on the bail bond. The bail bond is a recognizance. The bail bond is a recognizance for you to go back to court and ex-date. So the names of the victims or the complainants would not be on the bail bond.
Yes, but I'm just saying that is evidence that I have a court case.
No, man, there's no denying that, you know. What I'm saying is, you were saying something a while ago about what is on the bail bond, but that's because you are saying that the Englishmen flee on a boat, and yet still, but then you are saying that they are coming back in January. But I'm saying to you that they are not charged for anything.
That's what state in court, that's what the police told the judge in court. Is that a backup door court? Then can't go in a little room and me don't know who, or if a court, maybe a big man to go be a courthouse.
Okay.
Who had a case at the door.
Okay.
It was said that they were coming back in January. They're coming back and they want to go to trial. The other flight attendants want to go to trial.
So it was said that they flee and they're coming back and want to go to trial?
Exactly.
That sound weird to me.
But even the secretary at the court's office was saying that something is not right. And she just saw it. She said, something is not right and I just saw it. So when you're going to court, she said, who's going to be your lawyer? Because I go and speak with lawyer Reed and he's telling me that he wants 150,000. I'm not going down that road with nobody again. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah? So she said that when you're going to court...
But madam, why is it that there's an appearance in your mind that everybody is working against you? I'm trying to understand that. Because so far you have not said anything about anybody who is working on your side. Why?
My son was working on my side.
But you're saying you go behind you and do something, so you're know what Laga is with him.
Sorry, listen. If my son was the one that was visiting me at court, my son was the one that deal with the bail ban, yes, for me to get out and was supporting me.
No, man, that is understood, you know. But you're saying that he go behind you and pay some money and you're Laga with him now.
I disagree with that because I make it clear in court that in mediation that he cannot do that. Even the people that in mediation was asking.
So my question to you is, why is there an appearance that everyone is working against you? Why do you feel that way?
This is what I'm saying. This is evidence. The people who take us to mediation, were asking why my son are so defensive to pay the money. Yes, and I disagree. Yes, he said to them that it was a matter of fact, the son, if the people them ask, okay, why are you inside here? Because you're distracting the two members, and you're going against her twice. Who give you the authority to do so? He said that this is the lawyer, my lawyer, the last lawyer, the female lawyer. Tell him to come to mediation and tell him that if there's any disagreement, he must pay the 91,000, which is 600 US.
Okay. All right. I think we have spoken enough. So you want your story to go out?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I'm not performing in Jamaicans out there experience what I experience.
All right.
The system is messed. Why is it when observer called?
No, you can only say you can only say what the persons from the observer tell you. You can't say observer called and they were told that. You can say the observer, somebody from the observer told you that, but you weren't the person who they told.
But the lawyer said the same thing.
The lawyer said
the observer called him and he don't want to be a part of it. How can you don't want to be a part of something that you were representing me for?
But lawyers not gonna be integral in a matter that and speak on it if the matter is currently before the court. Like how you are talking now.
So how are you representing me then?
Yeah, man, but the lawyer not gonna talk about the merits of the case that is currently before the court.
So everybody just come in and do what they have to do and flee on a boat and left. It is there. If this is why I wanted to go out, so there's an investigation can carry out to see that everything that I'm saying here now is true.
All right,
I'm
ma'am.
willing to put on the road for that consequences.
All right, ma'am. All right. I got you. All right. Have a nice day. We'll talk some more. I'll put out what you're saying. All right. Okay.
Sir.
All right.
Tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Good boy them knock out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back, give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica, criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica, oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica.